Hey everyone, it's Alisha Brasher here at Cosmic Gateway. I hope that you're doing well. We have now officially entered into March 2020, and wow, it's been a hard slog. I'll be honest. It's taken me 3 days to be able to get these videos and artwork up and running. It's been an integral time for some deep rest and time of reflection. Um, it's been incredibly hard on the physical body. It's sort of been exhausting on every level, um, and I feel like there's a huge, sort of testing phase that a lot of people are going through, as we quite often do. And I talk about this a lot, where as we go through our ascension process, we hit various crescendos of graduation. And I always, if you look at, the 3D reality or consciousness, and you've got the 4D, which is the pathway, and then you've got 5D. And we're always sort of moving in and out of the different phases. But the 4D process is very much the testing phase to be able to dissolve fears and limitations and obstacles, and it's a whole heap of energy clearing that takes place in that. And when we're ready to move into the next frequency bandwidth, there is a lot that comes up for reevaluation, and that seems to be where a lot of people are at, and on a collective level there's so much that's going on that's helping, depending on how you want to look at it, but it's helping assist people to move through and dissolve fear. The fear program is very, I almost want to say contagious, but very strong hold on humanity. And so as we go through these things of, financial downturn and health scare and coronaviruses and all these things that we're seeing on a global level, look at it from the different perspective of how it's assisting people to work through their fears at a deeper level. And I know that a lot of people who are incredibly sensitive, like myself, to energy, there's so much heavy lifting that we do, energetically, to clear through, to help make space for higher energies that are coming through constantly. We saw recently with the Schumann resonance, which spiked. I think it was back on Friday. At one of the highest. Or it's the highest reading that we've had, but we've had that reading before, back in March of 2018. But it is at the highest recording. So we're having a lot of influxes, which is creating a lot of people to question their sanity. I know that there's a lot of clearing of a lot of mental stuff happening for a lot of people, which is a lot of confusion and fogginess and clouded, aspects. But I think the biggest takeaway in it all, at least for myself, is the depersonalization of, energy is energy. It will, clear through us, whether it's our personal process or we're doing things on a collective level, which I do believe that we all are to some degree. It's acknowledging the energy for what it is, whether it's making us feel fearful or sad or depressed. There's a lot of that going on at the moment. But to not engage in it, and allow the mind to take greater hold of you, is just simply acknowledging the energy for what it is and allowing yourself to be the vessel to move through that and beyond that. So there certainly has been, I keep seeing images of sort of integrating the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the astral bodies. It's kind of a new concept to me. It's not something that I've kind of or at least I can't remember, ever sort of coming into that awareness, but it feels like there's this wholeness, this light that's sort of emerging or wanting to merge or being prepared to emerge through many of us, which is in essence sort of clearing and merging and allowing the balance and the harmony between the heart, the emotions, the mind, the physical body. I've noticed that there's been a lot of nervous system rewiring happen, and that can transpire and feeling a lot of what feels like stress pressure in the body. So there's been a lot of influxes of that where you can feel the energy starting to course up and down the spine, almost pulsating, and it's almost like it's creating new space and new pathways to hold higher frequencies. But it is a lot for the physical body to go through, and that's why we have to go through it incrementally in different stages. So rest up. This passage will pass. Just sending you so much love. I'm going to make this a pretty short and sweet, and hopefully get back to doing Sunday sessions and different energy updates. I've been taking a lot of personal time out because I'm now, helping Ari, my beloved fur companion, get to better health. Although I'm still doing sessions, there may be a little bit of a wait, perhaps. I'm kind of limiting the amount that I would normally do, just so that I can help support his health and rehabilitation. But so far so good, and thank you to everyone who has sent their love and support. It's been a phenomenal recovery for him at this point, far better than what we could have imagined. So it's been quite exhausting. I haven't slept a lot, but there's also this really tapped out, checked out feeling, which has sort of been ongoing now for the last couple of weeks. And there's this awareness of so much happening on a higher level. There's a lot of orchestration happening with the energy influxes that are coming in, and I think a lot of people are a part of that. So it's just simply surrendering into that, and knowing that now is not a time for clarity. Now is a time for rest, and serving self and self-care and self-love. So I think that's about all. I'll be coming back with more updates, hopefully. I did feel that by the second week of March we'll be sort of going through a bit more of an upswing, upshift. So take good care of yourself. Do energy work. Do anything that you feel guided and called to at the moment. Every little bit helps. Every connection, interaction with someone who does various forms of energy work, whether it's light language or healing or Reiki or BQH, all that really helps support us and our process. So what I've done something a little bit different. I have done some new artwork, and I have recorded some extendeds for this fortnight. So instead of doing a extended intuitive guidance, I've actually recorded techniques and processes or guided meditations that would help facilitate this process. So we've got card A, B and C. So tune in to whichever one's speaking to you, and as you tune into each of the individual, I will provide the link that's available to help you, guide yourself through that process. And I think that's something that I'm really big on, is self-mastery and helping support yourself. Information is good on it, intellectual, but it's not until we actually embody it and do the integration energy work, which is so important. So I guess this is just a way to help, support on a greater level and give people access to different activations and clearing. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm just sending you so much love, and I will connect in with you guys in a little bit. All right, bye.